Welcome back, State of Decay 2 Survivors. Your boy Congrexus Prime. Today, we're going to talk about Update 38 as the last update for State of Decay 2. This is a farewell letter that was sent from Undell Labs. This was earlier today. I actually saw the article when I got home from work, but I figured I'd get some well-needed rest and tackle this video right after that, and that's exactly what I've done. I want to read what Undell Labs put out because it's not a lot of information, but I think it's very valuable, and I would like to read it exactly how they wrote it so that we are all on the same page. And this video, we're going to discuss exactly what this means for us and what's coming up in the future of State of Decay. So I'm going to start by just reading exactly what's on the table right now. Since 2018, we have the honor and privilege of supporting State of Decay 2 with nearly 40 updates and expansions, new modes, map difficulties, stories, characters, weapons, cosmetics, bounty, vehicle events, traits, and more. We poured our heart into making the experience the best it can be, spurred by your belief in us. Every update addressed your wish list requests, fixed bugs, and brought quality of life improvements. We love making the game you love to play. We know you love this world, and we've created an amazing community you've helped build. While you enjoy State of Decay 2 for many years, you may have heard that we are also hard at work in the next evolutionary of the franchise. Our ambition is to make the greatest zombie survival sim in the franchise. And to do so, we're shifting our focus and resources to make the upcoming third installment of State of Decay 3. Now for the real big news here, the one that we've all been waiting for. You can expect the final content of update for State of Decay 2 coming later this year. This final update, Update 38, aims to fix some long-standing issues, implement additional quality of life improvements, permanently unlocking seasonal or otherwise previously gated content such as the winter outfits and the wizard van. And there's a list of Q&A questions that they answered. I guess they asked the community, or people asked on the actual State of Decay 2 community forum. And I'm not going to go over that. What does this mean for us? What does this mean for State of Decay 2? Well, it means exactly that after Update 38, there are not going to be any hard fixes or any new content coming out for the game. And it caught me a little off guard. And I'm going to tell you guys why this caught me off guard. Because I was expecting pretty much that State of Decay 2 will be kind of like nursing down the content that we get, but it will still be pushing some kind of new something to kind of keep everybody interested. Kind of like, throwing a little bit of chum in the water to keep the fish biting kind of deal. And, it would have been a smart thing for Undell Labs to continue to do that, to keep the community excited, to keep the community engaged with State of Decay 2 until State of Decay 3 was ready to be released at least a year before that, And I was expecting them to use like State of Decay 2 as a cliff to leave everybody thirsty and wanting more State of Decay stuff. I feel that State of Decay 3 is not nowhere near completion. I don't think that we are going to see it next year. I will be very surprised to see something that State of Decay 2 is coming out in 2025. I don't think so. At the very earliest, and listen, I'm strawmanning this because I know for a darn fact that this is not even a real projection. 2026 sometime. To be honest, 2027 is where I expect the game to come out. If it comes out any sooner than that, I'll be a little bit concerned. But I don't know how far along they are. I don't know what they accomplished. I don't know what their plans are. But it seems like abandoning State of Decay 2 after this winter possibly will be, I would guess, right before the holiday season. They're going to do this. They're going to release this big bug fix and maybe add a couple knickknacks, maybe another set of missions, kind of like they did with the blood drive, and introduce one last thing as a bon voyage and then we're not going to really hear anything for them for years to come. We've gotten very little information or no information on State of Decay 3. And also, on top of all that, you know, um, they could have used State of Decay 2 as a platform to set up State of Decay 3. And that's what I thought they were going to do. I thought we were going to get one more DLC out of State of Decay 2. A DLC that might not have been as big as um, the one that we got for Trumbull Valley, but something that along the lines where it was segue into what was gonna happen in State of Decay 3, story wise at least. Give us some context. At least give us where the game is gonna take place. Maybe the States, maybe another country, maybe Europe. Who knows where the hell they're gonna go with this? Maybe in Alaska. Wherever the segue is, wherever the story is gonna take us. At least give us some kind of tidbit to exactly what's gonna happen and keep everybody engaged. I'm afraid that by them pulling the plug the way they have right now, and just gonna go radio silence, that a lot of people are gonna get discouraged, and a lot of people are just gonna, quite frankly, forget about State of Decay 2. And I just think it was a missed opportunity in my part. I know that's kind of like maybe a harsh criticism, but it is a criticism nevertheless. It may be something that maybe they hadn't thought of, or maybe they have. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe they have something in store for us that we don't know or foresee. But hopefully, whatever it is, I hope they keep the community engaged, because I would love to see State of Decay 3 be a huge success for Under Labs, and also a huge success for us, the community, and the gamers that have put our heart and soul into playing this game, and also, doing everything that we've done, either by playing the game or by participating in promoting the game, or whatever it is that we've done, in the past, and the modders and everybody else have, partaken in this very niche community, that we have, and is very niche. And hopefully, we'll get some more news down the pipeline. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground, like I promised you guys I would, and I'm gonna keep producing some State of Decay 2 content in the very foreseeable future. And when update 33, Christ Jesus, update 38 comes out, I'm gonna be all over it. And hopefully you guys are around for that. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to do all that little funny stuff that YouTube requires us to say and for you guys to do. And if you don't, that's great. I appreciate the watch either way. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And at the very tail end of this is my biggest question is, what do you guys think of these news? Are you happy, sad, or excited for State of Decay 3? You guys have a great day or night. Light, love, and peace. Congrexes. Checking out.